9 times out of 10, we have herpes. 9 times out of 10, we have herpes.
Yeah, he don't want nobody to talk to me.
Okay? So, the back. So, listen. It don't matter. These are facts. These are facts. These are facts.
Oh, I ain't get to tell you. I ain't get to tell about Udi. Then.
I swear you'll die.
Then I gotta die about that. You told my shit.
Damn, bitch.
I gotta die if I tell what happened.
Give me my phone.
That's crazy, y'all. I ain't really gonna die behind this all. Y'all won't know that tea right now. Mark done got quiet. Where he at? He right here. He getting mad. He don't like the truth coming out.
She went live on Facebook with tears in her eyes and desperation in her voice. She was talking directly into the camera, not to entertain, not to vent to friends. She was talking to thousands of strangers because she was scared, because she needed someone to hear her. Her last public post before she died read, "I really don't know what to do, but I need help before I lose my life or freedom. My kids need me." Within hours of that post, emergency responders were racing to a home in Twin City, Georgia. They found her unconscious inside. Her husband was gone, the car was gone, and nobody could reach him. But what investigators would piece together over the next several hours was a story that had been building for years. A story of love turned toxic, of rage played out in public, of warning signs that everyone could see and nobody could stop. Welcome to Real True Crime 24/7. May you and your family stay safe wherever you are. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, because we bring you the parts the media never reported. Zaria Carr was 27 years old. She was a young woman who had built herself a whole identity online. On Facebook, she went by Duchess Dior, a name that felt confident, powerful, untouchable. She had over 36,000 followers who tuned in to watch her life unfold in real time. She was a mother. She was vibrant. She was the kind of person who filled a room. And she was deeply, dangerously in love with a man who would one day take her life. To people on the outside, Zaria and Shamarcus looked like one of those couples who were just magnetic together. The kind of pair you can't stop watching, intense, passionate. Always something going on. But intensity isn't always a good sign. Sometimes what looks like passion is something far darker underneath. And Zaria's close ones, the people who truly knew what was happening behind the scenes, had been watching that darkness grow for a long time. Twin City, Georgia. Population just over 1,700 people. It's the kind of small town where everybody knows everybody, where word travels fast and nothing stays private for long. Shamarcus Carr, known online as the Frenchman, had made a name for himself locally and on social media as a French bulldog breeder. He had 44,000 Facebook followers. He was charismatic, visible, known. Together, Zaria and Shamarcus were a social media couple. They posted, they went live, they let the world into their relationship, or at least the version of it they wanted the world to see.
She go to the doctor. She get on the table. She, oh, I'm finna get tested. Oh, I'm finna get tested because you all these hoes, you doing this, you doing that.
Which girl?
So she sitting out there, the doctor said, okay, well, we'll test you, we're gonna do that.
Which girl?
And around, we come back. So the doctor tell her, when she get her results, the damn folks tell her she got herpes. So I'm thinking in my head that you gotta have an outbreak, you know what I'm saying? You know, this society got that.
But court records tell a different story about who Shamarcus was behind the persona. Going back to 2012, he had racked up a total of 5 years behind bars across multiple charges: aggravated assault, firearms violations, drug charges. 5 years. This wasn't a man with a clean past. This was a man with a history of violence, a man who had stood before a judge more than once, and Zaria was with him anyway. Why? That's a question with no easy answer. Because love is complicated, because cycles of abuse are complicated, because sometimes the person who scares you is also the person you feel you can't live without. Nobody in Twin City could have imagined how it would all end. June 14th, 2025 started like any other Saturday, but something was already wrong beneath the surface. According to people close to the couple, tension had been building for days, maybe weeks. Accusations were flying privately before they ever went public. Then, sometime that afternoon, Shamarcus went live on Facebook as the Frenchman, and Zaria went live as Duchess Dior. What unfolded was not a fight in the privacy of their home. It was a fight broadcast to tens of thousands of people. Accusations of cheating, accusations of spreading incurable STDs, vicious name-calling that grew uglier by the minute.
9 times out of 10, we have herpes. 9 times out of 10, we have herpes. Okay? So, the back. So, listen. It don't matter. These are facts. These are facts. These are facts. So, boom. Goddamn.
Why you want to
tell me? So to me,
that bitch went straight to eat my lick the bumps and all.
She gonna give me the pills and all this shit. I'm saying, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying?
Cool?
I just got a job. I work at Kill Tower now, so yeah, I'll be able to go up there to the nurse, get my own. Cool. I took a couple days of it. So boom, these are facts.
Look, y'all.
So the motherfucker tell me the day she get up. Oh no. Somebody inboxed me because she done told on some girl that she seen a video in Swainsboro. She seen a video of some girl on the playground. She worked at the daycare. Walk another child to another child and slap another white boy back. So she goddamn called the lady that owned the daycare and sent the damn video to the woman. So then she turned around. The girl, somebody get mad and tell me, oh.
And it's that girl.
She inboxed me. The girl, whoever it was, they inboxed me because it had to be somebody related to that situation. Oh, tell your baby mama she got bigger fish to fry than to be sitting around here worried about and sending videos. And she got to goddamn worry about all these niggas she around here sneaking in goddamn. So here it is again. I'm asking the like, damn, so shit. Don't come to me on no.
The live stream ended abruptly. The last thing viewers heard before the feed cut off was a death threat. Most people watching probably thought it was just a dramatic couple fighting online. Another day on social media. Another messy live. They had no idea it was the last time many of them would ever hear Zaria's voice.
Then,
I swear you'll die.
then I gotta die like that. You told my shit.
Damn, bitch.
Give me my
I
phone.
gotta die if I tell what happened.
Give me my phone.
That's crazy, y'all. I ain't really gonna die behind this, all y'all won't know that tea right now.
That evening, Zaria posted something to Facebook. I really don't know what to do, but I need help before I lose my life or freedom. My kids need me. She was reaching out. She was scared. She was asking for help from anyone who would listen. Nobody got there in time. At approximately 9:30 p.m., law enforcement was dispatched to the 100 block of 5th Avenue in Twin City. The call came in as a domestic disturbance. The Twin City Police Department, Emmanuel County Sheriff's Office, and Emergency Medical Services all responded. What they found when they arrived was not what any of them had hoped for. Zaria Carr was unconscious inside the home. She was later pronounced dead. And Shamarcus? He was nowhere to be found. Neither was her car. At first, it might have seemed like a desperate man had fled the scene of a domestic incident. Maybe he panicked. Maybe he ran. But investigators weren't taking any chances. An alert went out immediately for the missing vehicle, and the Georgia Bureau of Investigation was called in to take over. The GBI doesn't get called in for ordinary cases. When they arrive, it means things are serious. It means there are questions that need answers, and it means the investigation is about to get very, very thorough. Agents began working the scene in Twin City. They were looking at everything: the home, the timeline, the digital trail left by those social media live streams. The live streams themselves were evidence. Thousands of people had watched a couple fight publicly just hours before a woman turned up dead. That footage wasn't going anywhere. Meanwhile, law enforcement tracked the alert on the missing vehicle. It didn't take long. The car was found over 60 miles away in Wayne County, and Shamarcus was inside it. Here's where the story gets complicated, because in cases like this, there is almost always more than one version of events. And it's important to separate what has been officially confirmed from what has been claimed by those close to the case. What investigators confirmed: Zaria was physically assaulted before she was fatally shot. This was the finding released by the GBI. What Shamarcus's brother told the media was a different picture. And he was clear that he was not excusing what happened. He described it as tragic and wrong. but he wanted people to understand the full context as he knew it. According to the brother, Shamarcus had left for work that day when he noticed something on his home security cameras that alarmed him. He believed someone was breaking in. He turned around and came home. What he allegedly found, according to the brother, was Zaria with another man inside their shared home. He claims a confrontation erupted, involving all three of them. He says details that spread online were exaggerated, including the duration and nature of the altercation. According to this account, Zaria ran from the house, got into a vehicle, and drove to the police station. He says she was outside the station, speaking with officers. But, and this is the part that tells you everything about the cycle this couple was trapped in, even after that night, they reportedly did not separate permanently. The brother described them as deeply attached to each other, on again, off again, unable to fully let go. Then came the final trigger. According to the brother, Shamarcus checked Zaria's phone and became convinced she had met another man in North Carolina. That is what he believes set off the final chain of events. Shamarcus going live on social media, the argument, and ultimately what happened that night.
Let me get this out of the way. That's my brother. I love him. I'm not speaking just good on him because it was bad. It was tragic. So we're not going to say he just jumped on women. He just beat her. They have a great relationship. Every relationship go through stuff. Every relationship go through things. He don't just wake up and just jump on her, beat her. He don't do that. When people get triggered, shit happens. Not saying it's right. I'm not condoning that. Not saying it's right. So let's get with the okay. You heard him on live. He got into it. He jumped on her. They got in a fight. He jumped on her for it wasn't no 3 hours. That both of them exaggerated. Both of them exaggerated. It wasn't no 3 hours. Bro got up. He went to work. He get to the job. He say, bro, I think somebody trying to break in at the house. He called me. He like, bro, I think somebody trying to break in at the house. So like, come on, right? What's up? Why you say that? He was like, man, the front camera going off. The front camera gone. So he left work. He doubled back. He left work. He go back to his house that they share, and he went in the house. He parked his car down the road. He went in the house. Zai was in there. Zai was in there with another guy. Plain and simple. That's why she was naked. He went in the house. His house. He lived with her in his room, his bed. They in there. He lost it. He jumped on both of them. He jumped on both of them. When he fighting with the dude, tussling with the dude, she run out the house, jump in the car. She go to the police station. He get up, chasing her, the dude, left the dude in there, whatever. Chasing her. He drive crazy, mad. He drive right up to the police station. He get there, you know, she's standing outside the car, naked, talking with 2 officers. Shit. The officer telling him to pull over. He was like, nah. He dipped. He came home. Shit. That was it. He left her. It was over with. He stayed at the house. We at the house every day. We chilling. And shit. Zai kept calling. Like, she wanted him back. She wanted him back. You know, they talk. Whatever, woo. And he loved her. That's his wife. Shit. He went back home. Like, they couldn't get enough of each other. It ain't Mark 5'6", Zai 6 foot. She was handling her own. Like, they fight. That's just what they do. I'm not trying to make her look bad. Zai. You gotta know her. So shit, you know, they kept going back and forth to each other. You know, this last incident, Shit, he checked the phone. He went through her phone, checked the phone. She went and met up with a in Carolina. He went live. You know, they went live. They talked about some business, all this stuff.
Again, this is the brother's account. These are allegations. The courts never got to weigh them. There was no trial. What we know for certain is that a 27-year-old woman lost her life. And no betrayal, no argument, no discovery on a phone justifies that. When law enforcement found Zaria Carr 60 miles from home sitting in Zaria's car in Wayne County, he was transported to a local hospital. He died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. He had taken his own life. There would be no arrest, no interrogation room, no chance to sit across from a detective and explain himself. No courtroom, no verdict. Just two people dead. A community in shock, and children left behind without either of their parents. On June 25th, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation released updated findings. They confirmed that Zaria had been physically assaulted prior to being shot and killed. This was a murder-suicide. Zaria Carr had killed his wife and then killed himself. The investigation was thorough. The conclusion was clear. And in the aftermath, the conversation shifted from what happened to something bigger. Something that cases like this always force us to confront. The Facebook video of their argument went viral almost immediately after news broke. Hundreds of thousands of people watched the couple fight, watched Zaria cry out for help, watched the live stream cut off mid-threat, and then watched the news reports confirm what many had feared. Choosing the wrong partner can cost you your entire life, wrote one Facebook user who shared Zaria's final post. My prayers go out to both of their families and children. No one deserves this kind of pain. Domestic violence experts were quick to speak out. Kristen Dubrowski, who runs Hopeful Horizons, a domestic violence shelter in South Carolina, pointed to something important. She noted that abusers often present a completely different personality to the outside world. The charming man with 44,000 followers, the successful dog breeder, the guy everyone knows, and then the man behind closed doors. She also described the cycle that researchers called a honeymoon phase, where after an incident of violence, the abuser becomes loving again, remorseful, promising it will never happen again. That cycle, she said, often escalates over time. The violence gets more frequent, more severe, until one day it doesn't stop. That is what happened to Zaria. She had a history with this man. She loved him. She stayed. And in the end, that decision cost her everything. Her children are the ones who remain, growing up without a mother, growing up without a father, trying to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. Zaria posted for help hours before she died. She told the world she was afraid. She said her kids needed her. Thousands of people saw it, and it still wasn't enough to save her. That is the hardest truth about domestic violence. It doesn't always look like a stranger in the dark. Sometimes it looks like a husband you've known for years. Sometimes it looks like a complicated relationship that everyone around you has already accepted as just the way things are. Zaria Carr was 27 years old. She deserved more time. She deserved to see her children grow up. And for those children, and for everyone who knew her, that loss will never fully disappear. Thank you for watching Real True Crime 24/7. If you found this case interesting, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more real true crime stories just like this. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss a new case. Thanks again for watching Real True Crime 24/7.
FaceTime him on my phone. He didn't answer her. When she had done left, he called back and I didn't answer because she wasn't here.
Okay, so
when you came, it was a missed call.
Where the light?
You said you got like me and him. You said it was a lie that me and him that's what's going on. No, it fuck. You wanted to rob him.
You still ain't proved the lie. All you doing is trying to damn drop the business. All you trying to do is damn tell.
No, I'm saying that you lying.
At the end of the day, I don't care. I was gonna rob the fuck nigga.
Okay, so why you keep doing it?
What is your point in saying that I lied?
Because you are lying.
You really wanted to drop the business.
You lying.
You really wanted to just drop the business. Just say, oh, well, shit, the whole time going on, you said.
But no, because it's a fact. No, you sit around.
You haven't proved the lie.
You sit around and make it like, just like Squeeze. You sit around, you make it like somebody you whole time you be trying to them. And that's how some shit be like
You
happening.
know why I was going to rob the bitch? Because why the is he on your page in your inbox?
He waited. You
Did
lying.
he slap
What
you?
the?
You just said
He slid up by snow.
He just slid up on your snap.
By snow.
And I don't give a what he said. Why the be on there when I already mentioned it?
Why he get mad? Because you telling the full truth. That's what that is.
It ain't no damn full truth.
What did he say?
It is, bitch.
He said somebody so y'all was gonna ride Quan. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
KB, we ain't getting off because he done lied, so it's time to keep lying.
Broke ass.
What you say, friend?
I said, tell everything, bitch. You want to tell a sideways story.
Yeah, and all of it's about money. Every time he get mad, okay, boom. Y'all, I posted a cruise picture, we went out of town. He went down there, broke up. You know what I'm saying? I told him when I got the money to sit in my phone, because I broke my phone when I got down there, as soon as we got there. I told him good when I get my mama, my sister to send me this money, like, I'm not responsible for your gambling. I even told him, like, I sent money out of my son's savings account to my sister because they got the same kind of bank. So I did bank to bank. So I'm telling him, like, this my son money. You gonna have to put this shit back. As soon as we leaving the port, y'all, this nigga start, like, a whole bitch attitude. I'm like, damn, anybody even did shit. We were just chilling, we was vibing. He got a whole attitude off it up. I know niggas, you one of them niggas. Oh yeah, you I know who it is. You don't squeeze. You don't squeeze. So I'm like, bitch, anybody damn squeeze. What's wrong with you? Like, I ain't on my kids. I put this on my baby right now, she can die. Yo, I ain't never squeezed. I ain't never been around squeeze. I seen squeeze one time. That was at his dad's house at a party. All my kids, I never went around that nigga. Now your bitch ass went lying. Oh, she my baby dad. Around when doing all this popping on the phone. I don't even know he's sitting right here, got the phone on speaker, let me listen. I'm about to go down there and beat her ass. We went down there because she popping to him like, oh, I'm gonna beat your baby mama ass. We get down there. She didn't know we together. She texted me like, oh, I'm at a game. You should have been in game. Then she telling him, oh, I'm gonna beat your baby mama ass. What ass? Cause not that one? Not that one? Not that one, baby. I wanted to see that. And yeah, so he had I was FaceTiming her, why him and shit like that, just harassing her. So she felt bad, but she was a treat. Y'all hop on the shield, got them, give you a little bread. She thought you gonna make some bread, she'll give you some. Yeah, she one of them. So she'll watch us for, they watch Baddies. They're not what, if this shit stir up beef and your husband get hurt. Well, baby, Sierra Williams, if it start up beef, he got his ass on live. And guess what? Don't get on here lying because now I'm telling everything. Because now you've been lying on me. And it's really frustrating. It's really aggravating when every time you hear your nigga pick up the phone, he on the phone spraying your name. Yeah, you know my girl. This nigga ain't never touched me. Why are you lying on me? Why are you lying on me? I never touched a nigga. I ain't been around a nigga.
Alright, give my phone.
Then,
I'll give you a shot.
now, let me finish. I'm on live. You had them 2 hours.
You finna go on your live.
Now you don't want the phone back.
No, I gave you a shot.
I ain't get to tell you. I ain't get to tell about Udi. Then
I swear you'll die.
I gotta die about that. You told my shit.
Give my phone.
Damn, bitch.
Give me my
I
phone.
gotta die if I tell what happened.
Give me my phone.
That's crazy, y'all. I ain't really gonna die behind this, so y'all won't know that tea right now.
Give my phone.
Mark done got quiet. Where he at? He right here. He getting mad. He don't like the truth coming out.